Good afternoon. This is episode 29 of MLB 19 The Show, from the weekends and on the weekends. If you guys are joining in and want to catch more MLB 19 from the weekends on the weekly schedule format, make sure you guys hit that like button and turn on the notification bell. If you guys have not had the opportunity, if anyone in the chat has a Facebook or Twitter, if you guys do not have a Twitter, join. You guys need to get an account on Twitter and join the IamACreatorCommunity.com. The more people we bring in, the more we all grow together. Pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask for anything back in return. Alright. 12-16, taking on 18-8. Tigers have lost the last 5 games since winning against the Red Sox last week. So looking to redeem themselves and get a win today. As they bring in the 0-3 record of John Zimmerman, as you guys can see. Jordy Mercer has been running ragged lately and is in need of some rest. You might want to start someone else today. Chris Stewart hasn't been able to hide right-handed pitching well this season. He's only batting .197, and so probably sit as well. Also, the hitting coach is concerned about Mikey Matuk and his performance against right-handers. He's only batting 175 against RHP this year, so he could change the benefit of the team. So how are you guys doing this afternoon? I hope you guys are having a good work day, perhaps. I slept in for a while, for a couple hours again, and you know, decided to do what I decided to do as we speak, but it's all good. My fun's gonna be all mine tonight, like I said earlier. If you have any questions, guys, type it in the chat. Let's go. We have the finale between these two teams. Tigers we're gonna get back in the winning ways. 12-16. Finale taking on the 18-8 team.
First pitch is next.
Anything can happen. So we get our first look at Ernest Santana with a good record, making the 7th start with a 4-1 record. 1.83 ERA, 34 hits, 10 walks, and 32 strikeouts for this White Sox pitcher. He'll be taking on, as we speak, John Hicks. On the road, 382 from the 2019 splits. His overall is 288 average, 3 home runs, and 9 RBIs to his credit. He's looking to lead this team to victory today. Tigers lost the last 5 games, so they're looking to redeem themselves big time. Here's the pitch, all 1. The first pitch is actually around 1:10 in the afternoon in Chicago, as we speak.
Yeah, Matty, without question, they find themselves in this
John Hicks' average is a 288. The 1-0 count. Strike 1.
Nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on
Tampa Bay Rays visiting the Boston Red Sox 5-3. That'll be scored as a foul ball, strike 2. Oakland Athletics visiting the Blue Jays 1-1. The 1-2 count. And the strikeout looking. And it's the first out for the Tigers. First strikeout for Irvin Santana. We're going to look at the 5-game losing streak of the Detroit Tigers. Miguel Cabrera batting .327. He leads the Tigers in an on-base percentage, which that's pretty cool, with a .345 average. Now we're gonna look at Duel Lugel batting .190. So we're gonna get the Tigers started today as well. We watch videos in full. We like the videos. We tweet them out and add them to a playlist, and we sell them. And we never ask for support back. The umpires, we got Matthew Ross, Dave Lawrence, Ricky Holiday, and Devil Parker. And that was strike 1. The 0-1 count. That'll be a foul ball, strike 2. The Ronald Lugau's average is 190. Here comes the 0-2. Ball 1. 94 miles an hour.
It's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 count. That'll be ground ball to right line, and he gets it the first, 2 away. Metropolitans hosting the Brewers 5-2. Now here's the one and only Miguel Cabrera. He has a 327 average, 2 home runs, 12 RBIs with credit. On the road, 344 average, and at home in Detroit, 306 average. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. The 0-1 count. That'll be fly ball to right, and he's looking to pick up a block, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. As we go to bottom of the first, nothing. Now we get our winless record of an 0-3 record. Throwing Zimmerman guys in the tab. Making a 6th start with a 4.65 ERA, 32 hits, 5 walks, and 39 strikeouts. To his credit. As we get a look at Tim Anderson, batting 296, 2 home runs, 13 RBIs to his credit. Hey, what's up, Brian? How are you? Here's the pitch, strike 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin the Tigers are looking to get a win today as we speak. They've lost 5 straight. The last win for the Tigers, guys, it was the Boston Red Sox in the 2nd game. The 0-1 count. That's going to be ground ball to right. He gives it the first, 1 away. So how are you, Brian? A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. How do they go about taking down their division? If we get a look at the White Sox's lineup, since they're playing really good, they've had 241 hits. They're 8th in the American League right now. Zanze will be up next. Yoel Makata has an average of 287. And here comes Zanze. His last 6 games so far, he's 5 for 26 with an average of 192. But his overall is a 306 with 1 home run and 11 RBIs to his credit. I'm a little bit tired today, but I slept in so far on my last day off. But I do go back tomorrow. And that's going to be line ball to left. And it will be a single for the White Sox. Check it out one more time. It was a hit by Zanze. But yeah, my opponents don't mind tonight after when I meet with her at Hope Services for that fingal knife, perhaps. Base runner at first with 1 out. White Sox looking for the first lead. Here's the pitch, ball 1. Jose Abreu batting 269, 4 home runs and 18 RBIs to his credit. Hoping to get that base runner from first to his resume. The 1-0 count. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Jose Abreu's average is 269. But yeah, I slept in for a while today. But I came back here and I was just tired. And that's out number 2 for the White Sox. But I am doing good as we speak. Get him out my 704 days and counting for my putting. Daniel Palka making his first plate appearance with the Red Hot Chicago team, batting 182, 1 home run and 4 RBIs to his credit. We're going to drive that base runner from first. Here comes Zimmerman to make serve it. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Brian says I made new friends on Twitter. Oh, that's good. How's that going? I mean, I haven't heard from my buddy Chaotic. I mean, he's been covering some good stuff this week. But it's all good. The 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Daniel Palka's average is 182. Here's the replay of the strike.
He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Here's the 1-2.
The 1-2. That'll be a foul ball, strike 2. Thinking for sure that would have been a fair ball.
Puts a good swing on
and they give it to right side of the right line, and he picks up a block, and it's out of here. White Sox strike first, 2 on shot to right line, to right line by Daniel Palka. Second home run of the season for him. 348 feet. As the White Sox strike first, it's 2-0 White Sox with 2 outs, and so going to give the Tigers' 5-game losing streak something to think about. Take it out one more time.
Nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the
Good eye by the White Sox.
runs, you just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Oh, these friends are YouTubers, that's good. Sack swing, strike 1. Eloy Jimenez batting .269, 3 home runs, 14 RBIs to his credit. We're gonna extend that lead. The 0-1 count, the Pits. But yeah, Brian, you know how some of us and I were talking about what we're going to be, what my love and I are doing for the Idol at this point? Well, I'm still debating, perhaps. That's going to be fly ball to right center, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's the replay of the 2-run shot to right, as we speak. As we go to the top of the second, 2-0 White Sox. Tigers will get to match that. And here comes up to the plate, Nick Castellanos, batting .282 with a good resume of 8 home runs and 22 RBIs to his credit. Taking on the that's Chicago's pitcher. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. But other than that, I'm still debating. I mean, my love and my friend told me yesterday, last night, that it's going to be tough to pull off the Master Zorro, swing and a miss, strike 2. But Brian, do you think we should still do Titanic, Men in Black, or should we practice for Phantom of the Opera? I pretty much need an answer to Informer tonight. And a strikeout looking for Nick Castellanos, out number 1 for the Tigers. Second strikeout for Irvin Santana. Here's a look at the defensive lineup for the Red Hot Tigers. Actually, White Sox, excuse me. Wellington Castillo, brought to you by Fanatics. Zanze, Yomar Sanchez, Ryan Cordell in the house, Yoey Makata, and Tim Anderson. Now we get a look at Ford Hanna, batting .259, 1 home run, 2 RBIs to his credit. Cleveland Indians visiting the Astros. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. If you have any questions, guys, type it in the chat. Let's grow. To the very end of time. James Cox is live at the moment on this 3-hour. If you guys want to check that out, pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask for anything in return. We watch videos in full. We like the videos, tweet them out, share them, and add them to a playlist. And we comment down below once we've done the rest of that thing that we do. The 1 and 2 count. That'll be fly ball to right center, and does it get enough carry? And he makes the catch. 2 away for the Tigers. Good eye by the Red Hot Chicago White Sox guys. Nico Goodrum, we're gonna get something deep for the winless for the losing list for the Tigers. Nico Goodrum batting .256. 5 home runs, 12 RBIs to his credit. Here's the pitch to him. Ball 1.
Fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
The 1-0 count. Ball 2. Nico Goodrum's average is a .256.
Bats from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Strike one. I actually didn't see that one. But it's all good. The 2-1 count. That'll be ground ball to first, and he gets there in time. The side is retired. That's it going for the Tigers yet, but it's early. 3 down for the Tigers as we go to bottom of the second. 2-0 White Sox in this game finale. Series finale, actually. Now we have a look at Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 7 with 2 strikeouts in the series this week. Against the Tigers, actually, at this point. But he does have a .315 average, 5 home runs, 11 RBIs to his credit. So, as he's looking to extend Chicago's lead, here's the pitch, ball 1.
Castillo, who cleverly gets the nickname Beef. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty,
the 1-0 count, the pitch by Zimmerman, strike 1.
I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
That'll be scored as a foul ball, strike 2. Any particular reason why? I mean, it's also up to my point too, depending on that. And he was looking to pick up a block, and it's out of here. White Sox are pouring it on red hot today in this finale. Solo shot by Wellington Castillo, 341 feet. As the White Sox extend the lead, it's 3-0 White Sox, with no outs so far. Oh my goodness. They're just putting the pressure on the Tigers right now. Take it out one more time.
A home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
No, after this point, Zoe Zimmerman's record is an 0-3 start as a pitcher. Here's the pitch, strike 1. Yohan McConnor batting .287, 7 home runs and 9 RBIs to his credit. But you know, like my buddy Dallas told me earlier this week, Brian, that him and I both think that we can pull off Titanic as well. And he does not get the ball in time. And that will be a single for the White Sox. Philadelphia Phillies hosting the Marlins 7-1. Yohan Sanchez with an opportunity. He's 3 for 7 with a double in the series this week. White Sox staring at base on at first with no outs. Looking to extend their lead. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Moncada on at first, nobody out.
The 1-0 count by Zimmerman. Ball 2.
Fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on.
Sanchez batting average is a .310.
Getting it middle away might be a great time to get.
It's hoping for a strike. Ball 3. Cardinals hosting the Cincinnati Reds 1-0. On deck, Ryan Cordell batting .235. Here comes the 3-0 count. Strike 1. Zoe Zimmerman really needed that to be keeping his hope alive. But yeah, is there any particular reason why Phantom of the Opera? Here's the pitch. That's going to be fly ball to high center field, and he makes the catch. 1 away for the White Sox. Let's see if we can get up to 4 likes today, guys.
Let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond.
As we get a look at the defensive lineup for the Tigers, Zoe Zimmerman. Remember, it's brought to you by Fanatics. Nico Goodwin, Miguel Cabrera, Grayson Grenier, Jacoby Jones is back into play. Now we get a look at Ryan Cordell, batting .235 with 6 RBIs to his credit. Looking to drive the base runner in first. Here comes Zimmerman. Strike 1. Cordell's average is a .235.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops.
The 1-1 count by Zimmerman. Sack swing, strike 2. Cordell having a little hard time trying to hit that bat towards the ball on his resume. Zimmerman looking for the out. That's going to be one drive to right, and that's a foul ball, strike 2.
The next 0-2 is
Ball one.
Ball one.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe
If anybody can say their thoughts on what my 11 Knights to do for the idol, type it in the chat.
If the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2.
Here comes the 1 and 2.
Now a flare
That's gonna be ground ball to right, and that will be a single for the White Sox. And still having a fun time in this finale. Check it out one more time. Oh, you agree with Dallas? So do you think my 11 Knights will be able to pull it off? For any particular reason? What do you think? White Sox staring at base runner first and third with 1 out, looking to extend their lead. Zimmerman looking to get something. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Tim Anderson making his second bat appearance. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out in the first as we speak. We're gonna drive the base runner first and third. That's gonna be hit hard to left, and does he get enough speed? And he makes the catch. Out number 2. As the White Sox extend their lead in this finale, it's now 4-0 White Sox with 2 outs.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run.
But that was a good catch by the Tigers defense. Now the second attempt for John Zay. He's 1 for 1 with a single to his credit. We're going to drive the base runner from first. Here's the pitch by Zimmerman. That's going to be ground ball to right, and he makes the catch. Nice diving catch, and the side is retired. Good way to keep alive for the Tigers defense. Check it out one more time. Jacoby Jones. As we go to top of the third, White Sox up 4-0. Depending if the Tigers could do something big. And here comes the diving catcher, Jacoby Jones, batting .214 with 1 RBI to his credit. He's looking to get something good for the Tigers with that 5-game skid that they're trying to erase. Anything can happen, it's still early. Oh my goodness, here's the pitch. If you guys want to catch more MLB 19 from the weekends and on the weekends on the weekly format, the weekly schedule, I'm only doing 5 instead of 6. Make sure you guys hit that like button and turn on the notification bell if you guys have not done the opportunity. All in 1 count. If anyone in the chat has a Facebook or Twitter, tweet it out, say a comment, add it to a playlist. Because the more people we still bring in, the more we all grow together. And that's ball 1. We watch videos in full, we like the videos, we tweet them out and add them to a playlist. James Cox is doing this full time. If you guys want to donate just for the price of a cup of coffee, the best way to donate is by the PayPal, or you can super chat them if you like. And the swing and a miss, out number 1 for the Tigers. They're having a hard time trying to hit the ball normally. Third strikeout for Irvin Santana. But yeah, you guys can super chat, or you can donate by the PayPal. Anything can happen. Now we have a look at Grayson Grenier. We're going to get something with a 192 average, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs to his credit. So here's the pitch, strike 1. So what do you think I would need if we do Phantom of the Opera tonight? Any ideas? 0-1 count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Phillies hosting the Marlins 8-1. The White Sox, the Red Hot White Sox have been doing a good job with their pitching. Here's the pitch. And a strikeout looking again. And that's out number 2 for the Tigers, having a hard time. 4th strikeout for Irvin Santana. Tigers have lost the last 5. To their credit. They're hoping for a win today, as we speak. Here's the pitch to him. That's strike 1. They get Samir Candelario batting .333, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs to his credit. He's looking to get something started. Here comes the 0-1. And that'll be a foul ball, strike 2.
Classic change of speeds right there.
Tigers need to get something big going in this finale.
Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3 for the Tigers as they're having a hard time. Side is retired. As we go to bottom of the 3rd, White Sox holding on 4-0 in this finale.
Welcome back. The White Sox
But yeah, what do you think I would need perhaps? I mean, for Men in Black, I need, my opponent told, for 704 days, my opponent told me yesterday that I would need black sunglasses, black suit, anything black, like say for pants and my, pretty much for my feet. And I think there is a way of doing it, as we speak. What do you think, Brian? As we get our second attempt at Jose Abreu, he's all for a pop out in the 1st. We're going to extend the White Sox's lead. Zimmerman, we're going to get something amped up with that 0-3 record. The Pits, strike 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough,
but that is a good possibility.
So it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles
the 0-1 count, the Pits.
So, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
That'll be foul ball, strike 2. He's looking for the out. Ball 1. Blue Jays hosting the Athletics 2-1. Here's a replay of the ball. Minnesota Twins hosting the Orioles 9-1. Here comes the 1-2 by Zimmerman. That's going to be pop-up as we speak, and that's out number 1 for the White Sox. Good eye by the Tigers defense. Tigers have a win today. They're only 1 game behind the Twins and the Royals. With a win today, they might be able to take over 2nd place. But time is running out for the Tigers at this point. Here comes Daniel Palka. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run shot to left in the 1st inning. Here comes the first pitch to him. That's going to be fly ball to left line, and he makes the catch. 2 away for the White Sox.
What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Eloy Jimenez, he's 0 for 1 with a pop out in the 1st. Circle changed by Zimmerman. Here's the pitch. Check swing, strike 1. Eloy Jimenez is 0 for 1. Here comes the 0-1 count. Strike 2.
Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Zimmerman looking to strike out the side. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3 for the White Sox. Side is retired. Good job by John Zimmerman. As we go to top of the 4th, it's still early. 4-0 White Sox. Tigers looking to get something started. John Hicks thinking about the same thing, guys, and it's at. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the 1st. St. Louis Cardinals hosting the Reds 1-0. John Hicks knows he can do something. Any baseball team can do something.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead, 0-1.
And that's strike 1. The 0-1 count, the Pits. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Tigers are really having a tough time trying to hit the ball. Every now and then.
Into the windup. Here comes the
Here's the 0-2. And a strikeout looking again. Tigers. And that's out number 1 for the Tigers. 6th strikeout for the team. Second out 1. Oh, I guess not. Now we have a second look at Daniel Lugau. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out in the 1st. He's hoping to get something going for the Tigers. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. Anything can happen. It's still early. New York Yankees visiting the Giants. 0-1 count. That'll be foul ball, strike 2. Daniel Lugau is 0 for 1. Oh, and here comes the 0-2. Okay, fly ball to right, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers. Good try. They're hoping to just pull it off a little bit. Miguel Cabrera is 0 for 1 with a fly out in the first. We're going to get something big for the Tigers.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Well, they're only staring at 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Strike 1.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers.
The 0-1 count, the pitch. That's going to be fly ball to left, and does he pick up a block? And he makes the catch. Good drive by Cabrera. That's out number 3. The side is retired. As we go to the bottom of the 4th, White Sox holding on 4-0. Here comes Wellington Castillo. He's 1 for 1 with a solo shot in the second. We're going to extend their lead. If you guys have any questions about the idol, type it in the chat, or anything in general that you'd like to see on the weekly schedule. And that was ball 1. The 1-0 count by Zimmerman. Strike 1.
Will continue to run downhill.
1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo.
Here comes the 1-1. Ball 2.
Number 2.
I got 2-1 the count.
The 2-1 by Zimmerman. That'll be foul ball, strike 2. If you guys can hear me, type it in the chat.
The 2-2 is
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 1 for the White Sox. Second strikeout only for Jordan Zimmerman. The rest of his balls have been a couple home runs by the White Sox. Take it out one more time. Jordan Zimmerman knows what he has to do with that 0-3 record for the Tigers. Here's the first pitch to him. Foul ball, strike 1. Yoel Makata is 1 for 1. To his credit. The 0-1 count by Zimmerman. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. We have 2 people in the hot seat. Let's see if we can get about 4 likes on the episode from the weekends.
I don't think he minds this one bit.
Here comes the 0-2. We're going to grip and rip. Swing and a miss. And that's out number 2 for the White Sox. Milwaukee Brewers visiting the Metropolitan 7-6. Third strikeout for Jordan Zimmerman. Here's the out one more time.
Such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's the pitch to him.
In now, Yolmer Sanchez.
Strike 1.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at
Yolmer Sanchez is 0 for 1 with a line out in the second.
Via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
The 0-1 count by Zimmerman. Ball 1.
That's inside.
That'll be fly ball to left. Does he get enough speed? And he does not get there in time. It'll be extra bases for the White Sox for sure. And that will be a triple for the White Sox. And still putting on a good game out here in the finale.
It's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here.
Oh, I need an alien gun. Is there a way to get one? I mean, I'm not sure if Walmart may have one.
He's got to get those.
Is there any ideas for that? Ryan Cordell, 1 for 1 for single in the second. We're going to extend the White Sox's lead with 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Zimmerman. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ryan Cordell is 1 for 1. We're going to drive the base runner from third. The 0-1 count. Foul ball, strike 2. I mean, I know I have to dress in all black. Like those characters, like say Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, Ace and J and K do, and also Josh Brolin from Man in Black 3. At the entire point. But there is a way to hopefully get get a couple of them. 1 and 2 count. Ball 2.
Laid off on the changeup there.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to
I'm gonna go ahead and send an invite to my pun to come to the chat in a moment. Hold on.
Give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here comes the 2 and 2. That's gonna be ground ball to second. He gives it the first, and the side is retired. Good job by the Tigers defense. White Sox give up 1. It's still early. Go to top of the 5th. 4-0 White Sox.
Welcome back to the south side as we check in with Heidi.
Pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask for anything in return. We watch videos in full. We like the videos. We tweet them out and add them to a playlist. And we comment down below with each episode that I do for an hour and a half. But if it's this game, Borderlands every Tuesday and Wednesday, Drag Quest 11, which you guys will see tomorrow morning and Friday morning, since I go back to work tomorrow. And Division is going to be debuting at some point by next week, hopefully. Nick Castellanos needs to get something going for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second. But it is capable of doing that. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1.
And he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
The 0-1 count by the pitcher. The pitch to him. That's going to be fly ball to right. Does it picking up steam? And he makes the catch. 1 away for the Tigers. Oh my goodness.
So another exceptional effort.
The ER leaders, we have Dylan Bundy, Charlie Morton, Justin Verlander, former Tiger, Irvin Santana, Matt Shoemaker, former Boston Red Sox. Ford Hanna has his work cut out for him for the losing streak for the Tigers. 0 for 1 with a flyout in the second.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1.
Bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars.
White Sox pitcher's doing a good job.
Hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
But the Tigers are having a big concern at the as we speak. The 0-1 count. The pitch to him. That'll be fly ball. He makes the catch from second. 2 away for the Tigers. Oh my goodness.
Talking about these things, there you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon.
Nico Goodrum is 0 for 1 with a ground out in the second. Hoping to get hopefully to score a good hit. I mean, everybody, any baseball team that you play for, you pretty much know what you're thinking. In any big situation like that. Like this. But what about for Titanic? Type it in the chat. And that'll be fly ball to the line, drive to left, and he makes the catch. Side is retired. Nothing going for the Tigers yet, but it's still plenty of time. As we go to bottom of the 5th, White Sox holding on 4-0 to his credit. Tim Anderson making the second plate appearance for the Red Hot White Sox. He's 0 for 1 with a sacrifice fly. Zimmerman not looking to hold back. Here's the pitch. That 0-3 record. Strike 1. The 0-1 count. That'll be ball 1. Arizona Diamondbacks hosting the Cubs 2-0. Strike 2, almost inside the zone. Looking for the out. That's going to be ground ball to right. He gives it the first in time, 1 away for Chicago. Zanze is 1 for 2 of his single to his credit, making his 3rd plate appearance. Strike 1, below the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Here comes the 0-1 by Zimmerman. That's going to be ground ball to left. And that will be a single for the White Sox. There's others that's pulling it on in this finale. Check it out one more time.
kept his hands inside the ball and took what the pitcher gave.
Jose Abreu steps up to the plate. He has suffered with an 0 for 2 count with 2 pop-outs to his credit. We're going to drive the base runner from first with 1 out. Here's the pitch by Zimmerman. Sack swing, strike 1. The 0-1 count. That's going to be pop up to third. He makes the catch, 2 away for the White Sox. Daniel Palco with an opportunity. He's 1 for 2 with a 2-run shot in the first inning. That got the White Sox going. Zimmerman looking for the out, strike 1. Daniel Palco's off 1 for 2 actually. That'll be a foul ball, strike 2 guys in the chat. Comes Zimmerman again. It's gonna be, oh, he almost made the catch. That will be another single for the White Sox. The defensive player for the Tigers thought he had that one. He thought he had it.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock.
Eloy Jimenez with an opportunity. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop-out. We're going to extend the White Sox's lead with base runner first and second with 2 outs. Here comes Zimmerman, the pitch. Ball 1. Eloy Jimenez is 0 for 2. If you guys have any special ideas for my love and I for the idol for next year, type it in the chat. Brian gave me some good tips. 0-1 will count the pitch. That'll be foul ball, strike 1. And it's another foul ball, guys, strike 2. He's hoping to get out of this inning, 1 and 2 count. Another foul ball, strike 2. Comes another 1 and 2. That's going to be ground ball to first. And he gets the first, and the side is retired. That's what the Tigers needed to do. Good job by Cabrera. White Sox give up 2. We go to top of the 6th, 4-0 White Sox. Tigers were going to get something going. They start off with the Colby Jones, who made that diving out in the 4th or 3rd inning. He's 0 for 1 for strikeout to his resume. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. So Colby Jones knows what he has to do in a situation. 0-1 count. That's going to be fly ball to right center, and he makes the catch, 1 away. Boston Red Sox. Blue Jays hosting the A's 2-1. Grayson Green A's 0 for 1 with a strikeout his last time. And here's the pitch. Strike 1. That's in the middle of the zone. Minnesota Twins hosting the Orioles 9-5. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be high fly to left, and he makes the catch. Good eye by the White Sox, 2 away for the Tigers. Zamir Candelario making the second at bat. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the 3rd. He has his work cut out for the Tigers as well. What do you think, Brian? Here's the pitch, strike 1.
Or swinging at him, you have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone's
the 0-1 count.
At the same time.
That's going to be fly ball to right, and he makes the catch again, and the side is retired. White Sox are doing a good job. As we go to bottom of the 6th, it's time's running out for the Tigers. White Sox holding on 4-0 in this finale. Up steps Wellington Castillo. He's 1 for 2 with a solo shot in the 2nd, hoping to extend the White Sox's lead. But Zorn Zimmerman is still out there. Here's the pitch. That's going to be ground ball to closer to 2nd. He gets it the first, 1 away. Atlanta Braves hosting the Rockies 1-0.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada.
Zoran Zimmerman is keying that.
First offering on its way.
Strike one.
Fastball called for strike one.
The 0-1 count. Swing and a miss. Strike two.
And now it's 0-2.
Well, there's a
Yohan Moncada's 1 for 2.
If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants.
Towards the 0-3 Zoran Zimmerman. Looking for the out. Swing and a miss. Out number 2 for the White Sox. Fourth strikeout for Zoran Zimmerman.
Right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time.
New York Yankees visiting the Giants 2-0. Here's the replay of the out, guys. Moncada did not like that bat. What's up as we speak? Zimmerman. We're going to keep it up. Here's the pitch. Check swing, strike one. The record with Sanchez versus Zoran Zimmerman, he's 7 for 19 with 3 doubles. Yomar Sanchez is 1 for 2. Here comes the 0-1 by Zoran Zimmerman. That'll be a foul ball, strike 2. Zimmerman looking for the out. That will be another foul ball, strike 2. Zimmerman keying that. Ball 1.
There's your textbook waste pitch.
We got Zoran Zimmerman is still up there.
Let's see if he comes back with another fastball.
Hoping to get the White Sox out of this inning. Here comes the 1-2.
Here's the 1-2.
Ball
Just
2.
a bit low, tough call, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here comes the 2-2 by Zimmerman. Swing and a miss. Out number 3 for the White Sox. Side is retired.
Down in order go the White Sox.
Down in order for the red hot team as we go to top of the 7th, 4-0 White Sox. White Sox we're gonna get the runs themselves as well.
Back here on the south
But yeah,
side,
I'll go
White
through the
Sox
3 options again.
Before we get into the 7th, let's
The big
take a look
question
at the
again
game summary through the
for
first
my
6.
love and I, what my opponent and I should do for the Idol next year. Do you guys think we should do Men in Black,
Next for the Tigers,
Phantom of the Opera, or
John Hicks,
Titanic?
who got
Because
called
Brian
out on strikes
told me
at the
that
time
we
for
should do Phantom of the Opera. Let me know what you guys think. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. John Hicks is 0 for 2. Knows he has to have a big inning for the Tigers right now. Red Sox defeating the Rays 6-5. 0-1 count. That's gonna be fly ball to left line. Does it get there? And it's out of here. Solo shot by John Hicks. That's when he needed it most. Fourth home run for John Hicks, 387 feet. As the Tigers cut the Chicago's team, it's 4-1 White Sox. Great shot by John Hicks. Here's the replay of the solo shot to left. Oh man. Anything that they can do, and they can do better. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. Kansas City Royals hosting the Angels 5-0. Daniel Lugo's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. His last 2. Texas Rangers visiting the Mariners 3-0. Comes the 0-1 count. That's going to be fly ball to center field. And it will be a single for the Tigers. Good job. Good job.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the
Take it out one more time.
Pitches like that in a show get absolutely.
Tigers are almost right back in this thing. Take it out one more time. Tigers staring at base 1 at first with no outs. We're gonna cut the White Sox's lead. The pitch, strike 1.
Take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Cabrera is
my pun will jump in the chat later.
So there's no denying he's one of the
The 0-1 count. Miguel Cabrera's 0 for 2. And that's gonna be ground ball to the left. Tigers looking for something better. And it's a single for the Tigers. 10-game hitting sweep for Miguel Cabrera. Nice shot. Take it up one more time. Milwaukee Brewers visiting the Metropolitans 11-10. Atlanta Braves hosting the Rockies 2-1. That's what the Tigers needed. Nick Castellanos with an opportunity to get something. He's 0 for 2. We're going to drive the base runners from first and third. Now would be the time. They have no outs. Washington Nationals hosting the Padres 4-1. St. Louis Cardinals hosting the Reds 4-0. Here's the pitch. Strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great
Castellanos knows he has an opportunity to cut White Sox's lead. With a base runner first and third. This may be it. 0-1 count. Pitcher nods his head in the pits. That's going to be fly ball to left. Tigers looking to take up that base runner from third, and they do just that. The Tigers cut down the lead. It's 4-2 White Sox with 1 out. Take it on one more time. But yeah, my opponent's all mine tonight as we speak, so it's all good. Tigers staring at base runner at first with 1 out. We're gonna cut the White Sox's lead. Here's the pitch. Strike one. Tigers have finally woken up. Ford Hanna is 0 for 2 with a flyout and a ground out, hoping to drive the base runner from first. And to continue doing what they're doing. The 0-1 count. Fly ball to right. Oh, and the Tigers are looking at better. They're looking at better that seeding. And that will be a double for the Tigers. Something they should have done in the third game. And actually in the second game of the series. Third double for Ford Hanna. And that might be it for the White Sox starter. Oh my goodness. Your thoughts on that, Brian? Oh man.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And it appears a change is on.
That's a really good eye by the Tigers. As the White Sox bring in Calvin Herrera, making his 13th game appearance of 1 save and 15 strikeouts. He also has a 2.45 ERA. Nico Goodwin, we're going to get something big. He's 0 for 2. We're going to drive the base runner from second and third with 1 out to take the lead. Here's the pitch. Strike one. White Sox bullpen for them, Jays, Fry, and Aaron Bomber. Tigers were going to take the lead with 1 out in the top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. It's going to be ground ball to second. And that's out number 2. Tigers cut the White Sox's lead. It's 4-3 White Sox in this finale. Now it's starting out to be a good game at the moment.
And they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Tigers are coming back at this point. Jacoby Jones is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Tigers looking to tie the White Sox's lead. Here's the pitch with 2 outs. Strike one. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. The 0-1 count. That'll be, and he makes the catch from third, and the side is retired. Tigers give up 4. As we go to bottom of the 7th, it's only a 1-run lead. It's 4-3 White Sox. This is pretty close in this finale. Upsets Ryan Cordell. It's 1 for 2 with a single in the second. Here comes Zoran Zimmerman. Swings and deals. Ball 1. The 1-0 count. Strike 1. Ryan Cordell is 1 for 1. Actually, no, 1 for 2 actually. Ball
Side
2.
2-1.
If you guys can hear me, type it in the chat. It comes to 2-1. Strike 2.
Here now the 2-2.
Swing and a miss, and it's out number 1 for the White Sox. 6 strikeout for Zoin Zimmerman. That might be his last strikeout before he gets replaced. And I think the Tigers are going to put in a different pitcher on this one. They will bring in Blaine Hardy. And that'll be it for Zoin Zimmerman. But he did give up 6 strikeouts against the White Sox. He did good. Now up steps on the mound for the Tigers, Blaine Hardy, making his 8th start with a 1-2 record, 1 save, 3 ERA, and 18 strikeouts. We're gonna calm down the White Sox.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1.
Here with the fastball, strike 1. Hardy, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was taken in the 22nd round during the 2008 draft.
The 0-1 count by Hardy. It's going to be fly ball to right, and that'll be a foul ball, strike 2.
0-2 count.
Hardy looking for the out. Ball 1.
2 strikes now.
That's great recognition.
If you guys can hear me, type it in the chat. See if we can get about 4 likes. Brian, if you're still here, type it in the chat. The 1-2 count. It's going to be ground ball to third. He gives it the first 2 away for the White Sox. 3 people in the hot seat. Let's get about 4 likes. Stepping in, looking for more. Zanze. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Hey, what's up, Puddin'?
First pitch of the at-bat.
How was work today? Strike 1. I told the others. I told the others here in the chat that I would be with you before 6:30 tonight. That's gonna be ground ball to center field, and that will be a single for the White Sox with 2 outs.
You'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week. Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a whole little walk or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3.
Check it out one more time. White Sox staring at base runner at first with 2 outs. We're going to drive that base runner from first to extend their lead. Strike 1.
He'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Jose Abreu's 0 for 3 with a line out in the 5th. As I'm feeling pretty hot as we speak. As I swept in earlier. Ground ball to third. He gives it the first in time, and the side is retired. This is a close finale series. White Sox give up 1. So we go to top of the 8th. White Sox holding on 4-3. Depending if the Tigers have something to say about that. With a 5-game skid, here comes Grayson Grenier. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. Going on in the White Sox bullpen. Alex Colomb and Aaron Bummer.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team,
anything can still happen.
Big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're
the 0-1 count.
This game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put
That's going to be ground ball away from second. He gives it the first 1 away for the Tigers. Buze's defeating the Oakland A's 2-1. And upsets Jace Fry, making his 5th start. 3.00 ERA and 4 strikeouts to his credit. His first victim is Samir Candelario. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Hey, Prince Mark, what's up, buddy? How are you?
Here's the pitch.
Puddin', my Prince Mark is here. Have you thought of an idea for my love and I for the Idol for next year? I'm still debating. My love and I are still debating what with the practice suit. I mean, we didn't get a chance to do it. That's gonna be fly ball to left, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Actually, that's out number 2. So, Puddin, question for you. I've got a question for you. What would you do? What would you do if I were to go to the community center tonight? Wait a minute, is Home Services still having that bingo night tonight? Well, not exactly. That's strike 1. John Hicks is 1 for 3 with a solo shot in the 7th. He would like another one for the Tigers. 0-1 count. That's going to be fly ball to left line, and does he have another one? And it's out of him. Second home run shot for John Hicks. Home run number 5 for John Hicks, guys. 370 feet. As the Tigers tie it up, it's 4-4 in this finale. Oh my goodness. With 2 outs. Check it out one more time. John Hicks with another home run shot to left. Oh my goodness. John Hicks, Pittsburgh says, busy. I got making a new video of Yu-Gi-Oh next year, 2019. How about Disneyland or Beats? I would prefer maybe Disneyland, but you know that is pretty much just a guess for me. 0-1 count. That'll be foul ball for Daniel Lugo. Strike 2. It's 1 for 3.
It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
That'll be a foul ball, strike 2. And a strikeout looking. Not what the Tigers wanted, but the side is retired. Here's the replay of the solo shot by John Hicks. As we go to the bottom of the 8th, the score is tied 4-4. It's been a good finale so far. Both the Tigers and the White Sox know each other very well. Since the last series that they met. Daniel Pauk is 2 for 3 for a home run, single, and 2 RBIs to his credit. Wayne Hardy making so. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. New York Yankees visiting the Giants 5-0. White Sox's attendance 28,680. Strike 1. But yeah, if I would have saw up at the community center tonight, what would he do? Here's the pitch. And he almost got it. And that will be a single for the White Sox. As the third baseman almost got the catch right there. Check it out one more time. As we surpass the 1 hour limit. White Sox staring at base runner first with no outs. We're going to get the lead. Here's the pitch. And a foul ball, strike 1. Eloy Jimenez is 0 for 3 with a ground out in the 5th. We're going to drive the base runner from first to take the lead. The 0-1 count. Ball 1.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
Here comes Hardy. It's going to be line drive to right, and he makes the catch.
There, and he has it for the out. Your wife, Heather Rogers is sick today, Mark? What happened? Next for Chicago, Wellington.
Oh, you're waiting for your caffeine, right? But yeah, if I do walk over there to the community center tonight, what would you do?
Strike taken as that one catches the outer.
That will be strike 1. The 0-1 count. That's going to be fly ball to right. And back-to-back Zacks. Another single for the White Sox. 3 people in the hot seat. Let's get about 6 likes.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about
Pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask anything in return. White Sox still at base running first and second with one out. We're going to take the lead. Here's the pitch. Hey, welcome back, Brian. I think now is the time to sell some ideas for the idol between my partner and I. 0-1 count. Ball one. Like I said, Men in Black, Titanic, or Phantom of the Opera. Brian, I know you actually, I know you want me and my partner to do Phantom of the Opera, correct? Or type it in the chat. 1-1 count. And that is a foul ball, strike two. Swing and a miss. Out number 2 for the White Sox. And it's finale. See work. Got back from. See, that's got back from. See, threw him up. I asked my sons Bardock and Michael to help her, to help their mother. Oh my, wow. Hopefully your wife gets better again. Actually starts feeling better, buddy. And that's going to be out number 3. Goods out by the Tigers defense. Side is retired. White Sox give up 3. As we go to top of the 9th, 4-4 apiece between two good teams. In this finale. And here comes Juan Minaya making his 9th start for the White Sox with a 5-0 undefeated record of a 146 ERA and 11 strikeouts to his credit. Upsets Miguel Cabrera, the one and only. He's 1 for 3 of a single.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets
also, oh yeah, I was also going to mention, my love and I watched a little bit of a baseball movie last night. Oh, look at the last message. Hold on. Can you put a little more of an opportunity again? Type it in the chat. Oh wait, you actually need caffeine. That's right. Hold on. I'll read the other one in a minute. 0-1 count. The pitch. That'll be fly ball to right, and he makes the catch. 1 away for the Tigers. They're doing anything they can to erase that 5-game skid. And here comes Nick Castellanos. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice fly. I'll read the chat in just a moment. Here's the pitch to him.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball.
If you need anything, Prince Mark, my love and I are here for you. It's been 704 days. Oh, you stepped out of Calafia. Oh, that's good. 0-1 count. And hitting the air to foul territory, and that is strike 2. The 0-2. That'll be fly ball to center field. He picks up a block, and he gets there in time. 2 away for the Tigers. Oh my goodness.
I know they say sometimes that these things.
Sounds like Dakota's not having me get enough, having the Tigers get something. Oh my goodness. The White Sox pitcher is still out there. And that would be Juan Minaya. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Ford Hanna's 1 for 3 with a double in the 7th. But yeah, Pun. A romantic question. Are you still gonna be in home services tonight? Before 6:30 or what do you think? Here's the pitch. And a line drive to left, and that will be a single for the Tigers. Pittsburgh says, I'm grateful, guys. I got to think about my 3rd son, Zastuk Sawyer Rogers. And how is he feeling? Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Tigers staring at base on first for 2 outs. We're going to take the lead for the first time with that 5-game skid. Okay, so Pun, how do you want to do that? How do you want to handle it tonight? Or do you need a rest and relaxation? And that's going to be fly ball to center field, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Tigers give up 1 or 2. So we go to bottom of the ninth, 4-4 tie score.
Standing in, Ryan Cordell.
You too, Pun. Ryan Cordell is 1 for 3 in the bottom of the ninth. It's been a good finale so far between both teams. Ball 1.
Just misses. That's ball 1.
New York Yankees visiting the Giants 5-1. Here comes Blaine Hardy, 1-0 count. And that will be a foul ball, strike 1. That's going to be 5 ground ball to center field. That will be a single for the White Sox.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting.
Take it out one more time.
A little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to.
White Sox staring at base on first with no outs. We're going to take the lead and wrap it up. Comes Blaine Hardy. Strike 1.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Tim Edison is 0 for 3 with a ground out in the second. We're going to drive the base runner from first. The 0-1 count. It's going to be ground ball to second. Can the Tigers get a double play? And they dig it right on time. 2 away for the White Sox. Like I said, guys, both of these teams know each other very well since the last series. Any baseball team knows that very well. Oh man. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. Sanjay is 3 for 4 with 3 singles to his credit. The 0-1 count by Blaine Hardy. Strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around.
I know you guys will have a good feeling. Hardy looking for the out.
He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And he makes the catch from third, and the side is retired. White Sox give up 1. We go to extra innings. Go to top of the 10th. Score is tied 4-4 in this finale in Chicago. Oh my goodness. Up steps Jacoby Jones for extra innings. He's 0 for 3 for a line out in the 7th. Anything can happen. Any baseball team can pretty much think that they actually been to extra innings before. White Sox have done it before in hand. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Anything can happen. The 0-1 count. The pitcher, he sets the target, nods his head, the pitch. That's going to be fly ball to right. Does it get enough steam and pick up popularity? And that will be a double for the Tigers. Oh my goodness. First double for Jacoby Jones. Second out one more time. Look at that fly ball to right. Alright, thank you, buddy. Grayson Grenier can smell something down from the field. He's 0 for 3 with a ground out in the 8th. Tigers staring at base runner at second with no outs. We're going to take the lead for the first time in series history.
None of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
With no outs, here's the pitch. Strike 1.
Not a bad take there on that first.
Here's the replay of the strike. Let's see if we can get up to 6 or 7 again, guys. That would be good. Grayson Grenier is 0 for 3. We're going to drive the base on him from second. The 0-1 count. That will be fly ball to center field. Does he pick up a block? And the base runner from second working against get the third. And he does for the Tigers. Samir Candelario is 0 for 3 of a flying out in the 8th. If he drives that base runner from third for the Tigers will take the lead. with 1 out in the top of the 10th. Let's see what he does. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. This has been an awesome. It's been an awesome game in the finale between both teams. Candelario is 0 for 3. He knows he can drive that base runner from third to give Tigers the lead with 1 out. Here comes the 0-1, guys. Ball 1. Pitcher making sure that the base runner from third does not go at the same opportunity. Here comes the 1-1. That's going to be fly ball to right. And the Tigers get something off their bats. Oh my goodness. And that will be an RBI double for the Tigers. 13th double for Candelario. As the Tigers take the lead, it's 5-4 Tigers. Oh my goodness. That's when they needed it best. Oh man. Atlanta Braves defeating the Rockies 2-1. Here's a replay of the home run by Don Hicks.
Slow yourself down enough to come through, and that's exactly what he did.
Tigers looking at base runner at second with 1 out. We're going to extend their lead with 1 out to their resume. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. Don Hicks is 2 for 4. We're going to drive the base runner from second to extend the lead. Washington Nationals defeating the Padres 5-1. The pitcher gives the sign. In the pitch, 0-1 count, swing and a miss, strike 2.
Candelario leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
The pitcher is looking to set the target. He nods his head, the pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. That's out number 2 for the Tigers. But thank you, Prince Mark. Take it out one more time.
Stepping in now.
Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1.
Changeup to him, drops in there for the first strike.
Daniel Lugo is 1 for 4 with a single. We're going to drive the base runner from second. The 0-1 count in the pitch. That's going to be fly ball to second. And he gives it the first in time, and the side is retired. That's been done by the Tigers, doing anything they can. As we go to bottom of the 10th, Tigers trying to hold on to a 5-4 lead. And the Tigers may have the best pitcher around as we speak. As they will bring in Joe Jimenez. Making a 7th start for the Tigers with 2 saves and 5 strikeouts with a 1.50 ERA. White Sox looking to even the score. Here's the pitch. Strike 1.
Fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Hold on. Okay. The 0-1 count. That's going to be fly ball to right center, and he makes the catch. 1 away for the White Sox. Daniel Palka, he's 3 for 4 for a home run and 2 singles to his credit. Trying to do anything he can for the White Sox. Check swing, strike 1. The 0-1 count, strike 2. Daniel Palka having a hard time trying to get that ball in to where he wants it to give it. Looking for the out, ball 1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
That's going to be fly ball to left line drive. And that's out number 2 for the White Sox. Tigers are hoping to snap that 5-game losing streak. Here comes Eloy Jimenez, who's 0 for 4 with a line out in the 7th. trying to pull something for the team. Here's the pitch. Strike one. Zoe Jimenez making a statement. 0-1 count. Second swing, ball one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here's the pitch to him. That'll be a foul ball, strike two.
The White Sox down to
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Tigers snapped a 5-game losing streak. As we go up to 13-16. Oh man. As they upset the White Sox in the finale, 5-4. Oh man. Good ride, but the Tigers go on to win. 5-4 in extra innings. But there you go, guys. My Tigers go up to 13-16, upsetting the White Sox in the finale in Chicago. Oh man, 5-4. As we are now 13-16. As we're going to simulate the other scores, same with what the Tigers have in the day off, perhaps. Let's go and check them out. As we start with the Boston Red Sox, they go up to 20-9, defeating the Rays, sending them down to 16-12 by a score of 6-5 by 1 with 10 hits and 1 error each. Ramirez with his first win for the Red Sox as they go up to 20-9. Philadelphia Phillies go up to 18-10 over the Marlins 8-1 with 13 hits. Aircraft with his third win as we speak. Blue Jays go up to 15-13, sending the Oakland A's down to 15-16 by a score of 2-1 with 5 hits. Sanchez with his second win. Goes with his 13th save. Good game between both teams. Brewers go up to 11-18 over the Metropolitans 11-10. Also in extra innings with 12 hits and 2 errors. Zephyrs with his second win. Barnes with his first save. The Atlanta Braves upset the Rockies in Atlanta, going up to 12-16 over the Rockies 2-1 with 8 hits. Guzman with his third win. Darwin O'Day with his fourth save. Also the Nationals go up to an even of 13-13 over the Padres 5-1, 8 hits and 2 errors. Graves with his first win. Goes up to 1-2. Minnesota Twins also get a win. Go up to 12-14 over the Orioles 9-5 with 10 hits and 1 error. Barreros with his fourth save. Royals shut out the Angels 5-0 with 7 hits and 1 error. Duffy with his second save. Cardinals upset the Cincinnati Reds in St. Louis 4-0 shutout with 9 hits and 1 error. Martinez with his second save. To his credit. Chicago Cubs survive a scale over the Diamondbacks in Arizona, going up to 19-8 over the D-backs 5-4 with 7 hits. John Lester with his third win. Brandon Merrill with his 7th save. New York Yankees go up to 16-12 over the Giants 6-1 with 11 hits. Michael Tanaka with his fourth win. Texas Rangers go up to 13-15 over the Mariners, going down to 9-22, 9-3, 17 hits and 1 error. Miller with his third win. Pirates win a perfect game, upsetting the Dodgers in LA by a score of 1-0 with 8 hits, going up to 9-18. Rodriguez with his second win. Vasquez with his 6th save. Astros go up to 18-10, defeating the Indians by 4, 9-5 for 14 hits. Lacoste Jr. gets his 4th win. So simulate the other scores, then we can talk a little bit more. Jonathan Kona sustained a knee infragmentation injury during today's game. It appears he'll be out for a day or two. We'll keep that for the auto. As we check out the other scores. We have the St. Louis Cardinals going up to 15-13 over the Nationals in the new series by a score of 7-2 with 16 hits. Flattery getting a second win for the Cardinals. Oakland A's upset the Red Sox 4-1 by 3 with 13 hits, going up to 16-16. Andrew Triggs or Andy Triggs with his third win. Svenman with his 6th save to his credit. Metropolitans go up to 12-16, upsetting the Reds as they lost 2 straight by a score of 4-2 with 9 hits and 1 error. Diaz with his first win. Familia with his 4th save. Atlanta Braves go up to 13-16 by 2 over the Padres with 10 hits, 5-3. Vizenko with his first win. Darren O'Day with his 5th save. Houston Astros going up to 9-10, swallowing the Twins in Minnesota, 6-5 with 8 hits. McCall with his 4th save. Osuna with his 10th save. McCall has his 4th win. Rockets go up to 17-13 over the Brewers, 5-1 with 10 hits. Cesaro with his 2nd win. Chicago White Sox get a win back as they're up to 19-19, actually 19-9 actually over the Orioles, 3-2 with 8 hits. Lopez goes up to 3-0. Nate Jones with his 7th save. Kansas City Royals go up to 14-15 as the Rays are torn apart a little bit more. Let's go up 9-4 with 15 hits and 1 error to their credit. Phil Meyer with his 2nd win and Hill with his 8th save. And the LA Dodgers pull through in a 6-0 shutout over the Giants with 12 hits and 1 error. Clayton Kershaw with his 5-1 record. So my Tigers are up to 13-16. The next series that we're hoping to build our record with will be at Philly to take on the Phillies. Then we have another day off for Thursday. Then we will be back in Detroit to host the Kansas City Royals and then the LA Angels. So those are going to be pretty good. So stay tuned for that as we check out the standings. As you guys can see, the Tigers are back up to 13-16, as we are only a half game behind the Royals, as they won 5 consecutive games as we speak, 9-15 to 14-15, as we won 4 out of our last 10 games. The only good factor is our speed. We need to work on a few others like our contact and the 3 others to be intact. So anything can still change. If the Royals lose, we may have a chance. We'll be taking on the Philadelphia Phillies in our 2-game series. So anything can happen. White Sox are 5.5 games ahead of the Royals as we speak. The Houston Astros have won 4 in a row, 15-10 up to 19-10 with a winning percentage of .655. They've had a couple of good winning streaks so far this season. Their contact has shown off good, pitching has shown off good, and so has the speed. They won 9 out of the last 10 games with a 19-10 record. Angels have fallen apart with 6-game skid from 13-11 down to 13-17. Anything can still happen. They've only won 2 games out of the last 10, as they're only a game behind the Rangers. Here comes the American League wildcard. We have the Yankees, Rays, Blue Jays, Oakland A's, and the Royals. Royals have won 5 straight. Bottom list: Mariners, Indians, Orioles, Angels, Twins, and my Tigers. Anything can still happen. The Philadelphia Phillies, which we'll be taking on next, and that will be this weekend, as they are now 18-10, 3 games behind the, ahead of the Marlins. Braves have won 2 straight, going up to 13-16, the same with my Tigers, my Lebanese Tigers as we speak. The Cincinnati Reds have fallen the last 2 games. They've won 7 of the last 10, but they have a record of 21-8. But here comes the Chicago Cubs. They won that top spot for the National League Central. They won 3 straight, going up to 19-8. Cardinals have won 2 in a row. They're now 15-13 of the season. So the Reds are looking to erase those 2 losses this weekend. And the Cubs are looking to extend their winning streak. They won 6 out of the last 10 for 19-8 record. The LA Dodgers, nothing specifically, but they're up to 21-10, 3.5 games ahead of the Rockies. The Skids are the Padres, Diamondbacks. Both teams are 12-17. The Giants have lost 4 straight, from a couple teams, 11-14 down to 11-18, as they won 4 out of their last 10 games. I'm expecting anything the same between Padres, Giants, and the Diamondbacks. For the National League wild card guys in the chat, Chicago Cubs, Rockies, Cardinals, Marlins, Nationals, and the Braves. Bottom list, Pirates, Brewers, Giants, Diamondbacks, and the Padres. Looks like the Yankees may have something more of their sleeve. Red Sox are now down to 20-10. They won 7 out of their last 10 games. And as a matter of fact, the Yankees are knocking on the Boston's door, as they won 6 consecutive games from 10-12, playing badly, going up to 16-12. And so only 3.5 games behind the Boston Red Sox. This is a loving, caring, sharing rivalry between both good teams. The Rays have fallen apart, down to 16-13. They started with 16-8 this season of the start, but now they've fallen apart a little bit. Well, if they want to continue to be in the top 3, they gotta do something about the losing record. That's what they gotta work on a little bit more. But if the Yankees continue to win, as they're only 3.5 games behind, knowing the Red Sox, they're looking at hopefully erase that skid, erase that loss as a 20-10 team. So we'll see. And that's going to do it for episode, for episode 29. I'll tell you more in a second. Okay guys, that's going to do it for episode 29. Final score, Tigers 5, White Sox 4, as we are now up to 13-16. The next couple games we get the Philadelphia Phillies, and then I think we get, I totally forgot who we're taking on next after the Phillies, but it should be a good 2-game matchup this weekend, and that will be this Saturday. From the weekends and on the weekends. If you guys want to catch more MLB 19 from the weekends and on the weekends on the format, be sure to hit that like button and turn on the notification bell, because I haven't had the opportunity. If anyone in the chat has a Facebook or Twitter, tweet it out, share a comment, add it to a playlist. The more people we bring in, the more we can all win and make a consecutive difference. We watch videos in full. This is how the I Am a Creative philosophy goes. We watch videos in full, we like the videos, we tweet them out, we sell them, and add them to a playlist. There's 5 things that pretty much everybody knows how to do. When we comment down below once we've done all of that completely. And we never ask for support back afterwards. If you have a community tab that James Cox wants to be in, have James Cox join your community tab as we speak. If you guys have any questions before I head out of here, type it in the chat. Let's go, let's grow. Let people know that we are live. But yeah, thank goodness we're back to our winning ways until we take on the Phillies this weekend. And that will be this Saturday from the weekends. Tomorrow morning, you guys will get a new episode of Dragon Quest XI. The same with Friday morning with back-to-back-to-back 2-11s and a 9-6 this Sunday. And that's enough time that I got for you guys. Thank you, Prince Mark. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Puddin'. I will be over there in just a little bit. I love you so much, and I will get you some good caffeine if I can. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Final score, 5-4 Tigers. Go Tigers. As we speak, we're now 13-16 heading into this weekend against the Phillies. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another. And I will see you guys later. You guys have a good evening.